Hello, I'm Kirk Ray Smith, President and CEO of Hope Villages of America. I could not be more excited about you being a part of our organization. What an incredible organization it is. We've been around for over 50 years doing incredible work throughout Pinellas County and beyond. Here at HVA, we're committed to a few things. One, we believe we are one organization, which simply means that volunteers and staff, we work together to meet the needs of our community each and every day. Secondly, we consider ourselves to be the partner agency. And what that means is that we work with other nonprofits, the business community, and our government partners, again, to deliver on our mission. And then lastly, we believe we are the third place. And that means that this organization is a way of life in this community. And this community cannot imagine not having HVA around. And here at HVA, we make a request to continue being that third place. We ask for three things, 365 days out of the year. We ask for volunteerism. We couldn't make it without our volunteers. We seek advocacy. We want people in the community talking about us every day, all the time. And then lastly, we need financial support. No margin, no mission. So no matter how excited we are and how noble our mission is, it is indeed arduous and more arduous without the financial support. But what I really want to share with you now is this. We have a core behaviors that we practice. It's our ethos. It's a way of life here within this organization. And we have an acronym, and we call that acronym Becky. Now, it may not be spelled the way you traditionally spell Becky, but humor me just for a second. The B is for building relationships. Man, I will tell you there's nothing more critical and more important and more effective than building relationships with one another. We think if we have better relationships, we can get a lot more done, and we can serve a lot more people if we work together. And again, if we understand and trust one another. Secondly, E, we want to eliminate mistakes. We want to do our very best to eliminate mistakes, mitigate errors, because we know errors can cost us, right? Mistakes can cost us. And so we do everything in our power. Not that we think that we can be perfect, but we think we can pursue perfection. And then third, C. So listen, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Again, you can have the great mission and all these other things, but if you don't control expenses, if you don't manage how efficiently you spend, you won't be around very long. I'm sure you've heard people say free is for me. I agree with free is for me, but cheap isn't. And so we do seek to get as many things donated as possible, but we don't want cheap stuff. We want the best stuff. But again, we want to control expenses. Fourth, we believe in delivering quality programs and services. That's right, quality programs and services and experiences for each and every person that we serve. We don't want to give a single canned good that we wouldn't eat ourselves. We do not want to provide a single residence or any shelter that we wouldn't be comfortable putting our very own families in. So we believe in the highest quality of services and program delivery. And we think if we do 1 through 4, if we do B through Q, we think we can produce I, and that means increased revenue. I think the increase in revenue will happen organically if we can do those first 4. So again, Becky, build relationships, eliminate mistakes, control expenses, deliver quality programs and services, and increase revenue. Those are our core values. And lastly, it doesn't matter how many values we have, how many organizational behaviors we have. If we don't have the cash to do the job, we'll be challenged. And again, humor me, because I'm going to spell cash a little bit different than what you're used to. So cash for us starts with K. That's right, K. And then the rest is traditional, K-A-S-H. K stands for knowledge. We want to make sure that our volunteers and staff have the proper knowledge to do their jobs. And then secondly, attitudes. We want to make sure we have the right attitudes to really be successful. Now, attitudes can change, they can improve. Probably the most difficult of them all is to really to improve on attitudes, but we think if we have the right attitude, the sky is the limit. And then third, skills. Skills are a demonstration of the knowledge that we say that we have. So when we have the skill, we can illustrate what we know, and that's important here at HVA. And then lastly, habits. We want to make sure we have the right habits. How do we respond to adversity? How do we respond to difficult situations? Do we hang in there? Listen, when tough happens, does the tough get going? When we have difficulties and challenges, will we stand there and continue to do the work that we do each and every day? Are we coming to work on time? Are we coming to work excited about the opportunity to serve? So we want to make sure we have the right habits. So cash to do the job is critical. K-A-S-H, the cash. So again, welcome to HVA. We're so happy to have you, and I can't wait to meet you in person someday. God bless.